there are, as near as I can tell, some basic choices about the websites that I want to comment on briefly. And what most people do, particularly not you guys, people who are not direct response marketers at all, the dentist, the cosmetic surgeon, the restaurant, the butcher, baker, candlestick maker, they go to a web designer who sells them what I would call an online brochure. Okay. They do a pretty site, very elaborate, a lot of graphics, and a lot of places to leap around. Click here, click there, click. So the person at the site's like a grasshopper on speed. You know, they're clicking here, they're clicking there, they're leaping all over the place, and you know, basically they get lost and exit is pretty much what happens. And so they build these brochure sites. Then there are catalog sites, right? These are they work like a catalog in print. And a lot of the catalog companies, that's what they've done. They've taken their print catalog and they've stuck it up on the web, basically, and they've got a catalog online. Then there's the sales letter site. And then there's what I would call taking a complete direct mail package, not just the sales letter, but the testimonial enclosure and the other scientific proof and the article reprint and all the stuff you would put in an envelope and figuring out how to turn that into a site. The brochure site is probably a mistake none of you would ever make. The catalog site has its place, but it has its place, the same place a catalog does in real life. And so here's the most important thing you should know about catalogs in mail order and direct marketing. They're very poor vehicles for acquiring new customers, for adding people to the herd. And Perry and I were talking about it on the break because he's got a client who's just married to the idea of catalogs. And he said what I imagine they've said to him, well, what about the sharper image? And, well, let me tell you something about sharper image. The sharper image's current customer acquisition activity, getting new customers, is all centered around single product mailings, not catalogs. The most recent thing that they found that works for them is the whiz-bang air filter thing. You've all seen it, right? And so now they got a winner, and they're riding it. There's a television infomercial. There's a direct mail, an enveloped campaign, a multi-piece, sales letter, brochure, testimonials, a complete direct mail campaign selling that product and only that product. There's credit card statement stuffers selling that product. There's package inserts selling that product. There's postcards selling that product. I haven't looked, but I would presume, because he's a smart guy, there's undoubtedly a website selling nothing but that product, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're using a single product in what we call solo direct mail, solo product offer, in order to acquire their customers. The message is the same, whether you're online or offline. If you want to acquire customers and you want to do it most efficiently, you do it with a super strong, single-focused offer. You don't do it with a pick one, a wander around in my store, in my catalog, and choose one.